Hi, I'm Stacy Cook, and today I wanted to share with you a little bit about how I changed the way I take NingXia Red, which is one of Young Living's supplements, one of the most popular supplements. How I changed the way I take it to get more than just basic wellness benefits, but to really experience a transformation. So before I get into the details on what I did to do that, I want to just tell you a little bit about exactly what NingXia Red is. NingXia Red is made from a whole fruit puree of the NingXia wolfberry. So it's like a juice and it has some essential oils added in too. The wolfberry is similar to the goji berry. It is packed with antioxidants. It's very nutrient dense and it really helps your body on the cellular level. So clinical studies have shown NingXia Red to improve sleep, increase work efficiency, increase physical energy levels, and improve mental health by reducing stress up to 23%. So that's pretty good, right? We all could use and want some of that. Um, there are even more benefits that I'm going to get into a minute, but first I kind of want to walk you through my own experience with NingXia Red because it started about 9 years ago. I started using NingXia Red daily, and I would take 1 to 2 ounces, and I felt good. And my son, right around then, he turned 2, and he started taking it too, 1 to 2 ounces. And we took it that way for years. And I really attribute that to why we very rarely got sick. My son was in daycare, where you like can't throw a Lego without hitting a snotty toddler, right? Just like gross. Um, so, but he really didn't catch many colds, very rare. He was, very healthy. And he's 10 now, and I can count, I think he's had the flu once. He's never had to have a course of antibiotics for getting sick since he started taking NingXia Red. So very healthy. And I really do attribute that to our regular use. Now, in 2020, so 4 years ago, I saw a presentation by Marcella Von Harding, and she is a Young Living leader. And she told us about a customer she had who had started using NingXia Red and was taking 6 ounces per day. So quite a bit more than I had been taking. And she was splitting it up. So she was taking some at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 2 p.m., 2 ounces each time. And this woman, over the course of 2 months, experienced, a 30-pound or so weight loss just by doing that, making that little change. And in her testimonial, she said she just felt that her cravings were really reduced, and especially those afternoon cravings, and she had increased energy. So me and a bunch of my other Young Living friends all decided, oh, we want to get in on this. So we did a challenge. We did 15-day challenge where we took 6 ounces of NingXia Red every day at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 2 p.m. And I went back in my Facebook posts to look and see what my experience was. And I saw exactly what it was. And I had lost 4 pounds during that time. I um, said that I had reduced cravings. I had more energy in the afternoons. And I also claimed to be having better hair days. So, all the good things, like all great things. And looking back on those posts, all of us who participated in it said, we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep doing this. And we did not. We did not keep doing that. I know I did not keep up 6 ounces a day for sure. So, we just didn't do it. So now fast forward to the fall of 2023, and we've got a new protocol called the 14-day reset. So this includes drinking increased amounts of NingXia Red for 2 weeks per month. So you've got 3 days where you do like really double down on the NingXia. You do 12 ounces per day for 3 days. For the balance of it, you go back to that 6 ounces per day. So that's what I started doing. And the key difference here is that you do, rather than that one-off challenge that we did, you do the reset for 2 weeks per month, and ideally you repeat it month over month. So after the first reset, I experienced a transformative, change right off the bat. I slashed the amount of caffeine I required on a daily basis. So I went from upwards of 3 cups of black tea per day to just one, and sometimes none at all, and did not feel any of the typical repercussions you might feel from caffeine withdrawal, like headaches or things like that. I didn't have any of that. Um, I wasn't really missing it. I switched to primarily drinking herbal teas. I also experienced a shift in the inflammation in my body. My chronic knee pain was reduced so much that I could actually reduce the amount of other supplements I take to help with my knee pain. So that was a real game changer for me. And I kept doing the reset, right? So by the third month that I was doing the reset, I had lost 15 pounds. And to be honest, I didn't really feel like I had 15 pounds to lose, but it just feels like it was all this chronic inflammation in my body that has been released just by infusing my body with that extra amount of NingXia Red regularly. And I feel so much better now that I stick with 4 ounces as my baseline when I'm not doing the reset, but I make sure to do the reset every month so I get that like extra infusion of NingXia Red, feel all those benefits from better sleep to reduced inflammation, all the things, increased energy, so much energy. Um, so I do it every month now. I've been doing it for, oh, probably 7, 8 months now, and I really feel the benefits. And I know that some of the women on the video with me right now have also had great NingXia Red experiences. So if anyone wants to share their story, I see you, Sherry.
Yes, thanks, Stacy. So I am a teacher and I teach 8-year-olds. So essentially, I work in a petri dish. And I started Young Living and drinking NingXia Red because of you, Stacy. I have an autoimmune, and when I first started Young Living, she helped me research like what is going to help support my body as my body is fighting against itself. And the very first thing was NingXia Red. So before I even really knew how to use my oils from Young Living, I was drinking NingXia Red every day. And I have to tell you, it is what has kept me above the wellness side. It's amazing. Since 2015, the fall of 2015 is when I started, and I have not skipped a day. I need to be better about the 14-day reset, but it has made just drinking 2 ounces a day makes a tremendous impact on your overall health and wellness. So I'm excited to be better and do the reset with Fidelity because inflammation is my autoimmune. So I really want to get on that. But it's amazing for everyday usage. And I know Vanessa had something she wanted to share as well.
Thanks, Sherry. So much like Stacy and Sherry, I've been a regular NingXia Red user for probably about the last 5 years or so. I've started to kind of get into the reset a little bit, but I've noticed, much like Sherry, I'm also a teacher, so I work around kids all day long. Anytime I start to not feel my best, and that I will increase my intake. So I'm pretty religious with 2 ounces a day. I tend to take mine before bed, and that which is I know is a little bit different than the way a lot of people did it. But then hearing a bunch of the research about sleep and how NingXia supports sleep made sense as to kind of why like okay it never kept me up. I still slept great even though I was taking it later in the day. Um, so yeah, so anytime I had a little bit of kind of like not great feeling going on, and that I would increase it to 4 to 6 ounces usually in the evenings. And yeah, I can honestly say that in the last at least couple of years, I haven't needed to take a sick day in quite a while. So yeah, so it's definitely helped to support my wellness. It's helped to support my sleep. It's my pick me up in the afternoons at school when I hit that after lunch kind of slowdown. Right, a packet of NingXia Red with a couple other things, and that have kind of helped give me that afternoon boost I need without grabbing for a soda or something sugary, which would usually be my pick me up.
That's awesome, Vanessa. Thank you for sharing that. So I hope that's helpful and you learned a little bit of something about NingXia Red. Thanks.